Hi, this is the demo for the Google ADK Hackathon showing the Manugen-AI multi-agent system. Our project meets all the requirements. We use the Google ADK to build a multi-agent system to generate a draft of a scientific manuscript using Google technologies. One of the problems we face as scientists is communicating the results that we already have through a well-structured scientific manuscript that is easy to follow and evaluate by peers. So we built Manugen-AI to bring together your results, prior research, and some brief bullet points to automatically draft a manuscript. Manugen-AI has a coordinator agent that defines a custom complex orchestration logic. We use different types of agents based on LLMs, workflows such as loop and sequential agents, or on custom, more complex orchestration logic. Let me show you an example of how our system works. On this left panel, you can start drafting your manuscript. Here I will load an example by clicking on this button. I will select text from the results section. You always have to select the entire section. Here you can see that there is a very generic reference to figure 1. I will ask the system to make a draft. The coordinator agent will reach the result agent and it will come up with a draft of the results section that you will be able to see on the right. However, the text has a very generic reference to figure 1 because the agent doesn't have access to that. However, if you click on attachments, you can upload figure 1. This will reach the figure agent. The figure agent will generate a title for this figure and a description, as you can see here. This will be stored in the state of the system, and the result agent will be able to access this figure. So if I request a new draft, the result agent will realize that it needs to edit the current result section, and you will see that the text, when it comes back, has a precise reference to all the different panels that you can see in this figure. It will identify correctly the data set, etc., as you can see here. The agent is able to correctly access, describe all the panels and the correct name of the data set used. Now I will draft this method section, which has an external URL to Python source code where we implemented this method. The method agent will use a tool to fetch that file, interpret the source code, extract all the necessary details to draft a correct and very well structured method section, as you can see here. The method was able to detect that it's able to, the approach is able to process numerical and categorical data. Thank you so much.